What up YouTube, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be going over my top 5 exotic armor pieces for the hunter class. And as a hunter main, and if you are one like me, and absolutely love using hunter, you probably swap between a couple of different exotics that you have in your inventory. And that is because, to be quite honest, the hunter class does have a lot of good exotics. However, for the sake of the video, I'm going to be going over my personal favorite 5, and I would love to hear your personal top 5s in the comments below. And if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. We are absolutely desperate at this point to gain subs. But yeah, moving on, let's get into my top 5. So starting off in no specific order, we have the Celestial Nighthawk. Now, if you are like me, when you use this exotic, you are definitely never going to miss your golden shot on the bosses, right? Anyways, moving on. What makes Celestial Nighthawk so good is that instead of giving 3 heavy hitting shots in your golden gun, it does 1 strong hitting shot. And this is insanely good for boss damage as well as doing strikes and one phasing bosses that you don't feel like doing the boring encounters for. And if you haven't gotten this exotic, I'd definitely give it a try and consider using it, especially in raids when you are on the boss phase. And what also makes this exotic so good is that if one of your teammates throws an oppressive nade, or if the boss is tethered, then it will do even more bonus damage on the boss, and it really just makes this exotic so good. And next on the list, we have the 6 Coyote. Now, people hate the way I say Coyote. It's supposed to be said like Coyote. Like, that just sounds stupid to me, so I'm gonna say Coyote, so if that triggers you, I'm sorry. So this is a really popular exotic chest piece that grants an extra dodge and goes really well when you're using both top and bottom tree void. Basically makes it so you have an unlimited invisibility for most of the encounters that you are doing. So to explain it, if you're using bottom tree void, then your melee slot ability will be a smoke grenade, and with Gambler's Dodge selected, every time you dodge near an enemy, this will recharge your smoke grenade instantly. And if you are using top tree void, every time you dodge, you will go invisible, and with this exotic equipped, you can do this twice in a row. And when using bottom tree void, it makes it, really OP when you can literally just dodge and have your smoke. It lasts a lot longer than when you just dodge and go invisible, and it also helps because you can throw the smoke grenade and it makes your teammates invisible as well. So having the extra dodge to recharge its ability definitely helps. And most people use this strategy for Grandmaster Nightfalls as well as other challenging encounters and missions to make it a lot easier to avoid getting lasered by enemies. And next on the list, we have the exotic helmet Wormhusk, and this is one of the more popular exotics amongst hunters in the Crucible playlist, and is definitely one of the best for sure. What this exotic helmet does is every time you dodge, you will actually regain a small amount of health and shields, and this is very handy in Crucible when you kill an enemy and another person challenges you. What you can do is quickly dodge to cover and peek again with most of your health back. And this exotic can even help in PvE when you're getting low on health, and can save you from these tough situations that you would typically die in. And I recommend trying this helmet out and seeing how it fits your playstyle. I know a lot of people have said good things about it, and myself personally, I don't prefer it all the time, but if I am playing trials or something like that, it definitely comes in handy for sure. And next on my list comes the exotic chest piece, the Dragon Shadow. And what this exotic does is it actually reloads your gun and buffs speed and handling. Now you may be asking yourself, why would I want a chest piece that reloads your gun for you when you dodge, when there is already Marksman's Dodge which does that for you? Well, Gambler's Dodge is actually a lot better for PvP, and with this exotic, you can actually get into a gunfight, dodge to cover, or just really dodge to avoid getting shot, and your gun will already be instantly fully reloaded for you and ready to go for the next encounter. And it's a really good exotic and is very handy in many situations, both in Crucible and PvE, so I definitely recommend giving it a shot. And last on my list definitely comes my personal favorite exotic armor piece in all of Destiny, and that is going to be the Stompies. And Stompies increases sprint speed, slide distance, and improves your jump. And this allows you to be way faster and mobile than the typical hunter for sure. And it comes very handy in Crucible as well as areas where there are challenging jump puzzles to do. This is definitely one of the most used exotic armor pieces amongst hunters. And when you use it, you will never want to go back to, how a hunter's movement feels without it. I personally have been using this exotic ever since I got it, and every time I try to play PvP without it, I feel like a pancake that literally can't move at all. So I definitely recommend giving this one a shot out of all of these for PvP, and let me know what you think of it. I really do think that it makes a huge difference in your playstyle, and it might even help your gameplay with how fast you can move across the map. And like I said earlier, this is my personal top 5, and there are literally so many other good exotics for hunters out there, but these are just the ones that I use the most. So if you did enjoy this video and it did help, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Alright, peace.